2023 has been a great year, of course, because I've had some very good times. I can say it's been 95% in terms of performance, because of course of Budapest. Did not go as we wanted, but all along, generally the season has been great. And yeah, it's been a year that we've made a lot of moves, like we've signed companies, we've qualified for the Olympics a million times. So I'm glad that we are getting into 2024 with confidence, and I'm getting there ranked number 3. So that means there's so much room for improvement. Yeah, of course, being the Commonwealth champ is a great thing, but out here in the elite level, that Commonwealth gold is not as big as a world title or an Olympic title. So the Commonwealth gold was very good, and it came in handy and timely. And then coming into season 2023, there are a lot of downs in terms of performance and professionalism. So that's why I came out and changed my coaches towards the end of the season, because time moves and time is moving. So I'm not getting any younger. So we needed to make a difference, and I chose a coach that I've worked with before in Tokyo 2021, and after that is when I ran my sub-10s. So what we did during the 7-week camp in before Tokyo was a great thing, and I wanted now to relive those moments and just get to start with him on a ground level, off-season level. So yeah, that's why I changed my coaches, and I'm excited about that. So this is my 6th week since I began training, and it's always a pre-season training, because people think now you're not competing, now you're just having fun and moving around, but no, this is where now the hard work is. This is the time that we do a lot of stuff, because from February all through to September will be competitions every month. So we need to build up a very good base and lay a very good foundation that will push us through the 6 months from February to September without doing much. Because when you start traveling and competing, you do less. You're just always on flights and moving around from one race to another. So there's no time to prepare well. So this is the time that we're putting in the work, making sure that every muscle is conditioned well for next season. Yeah, of course, next season, the main goal is the Olympic Games, of course. But before that, we have a series of Diamond Leagues. And before that, we have the Indoor Tour. And the main purpose for me doing the Indoor Tour will be because of the World Indoor Games in Glasgow. And last time I was there, I got to the semi-finals. So, of course, I have bigger goals set for that Indoor Games. And of course, I have to go back to Miramas. That's my home, and I call it my second home because I was received there. I'm a member of the club, and they always take care of me anytime I'm out there. So for me, they're family. So going back there will be like just going back home. And I'm glad that the meeting has been pushed from bronze to silver level. So it's bigger this time. So I'm excited about that. And we'll look for another one. We'll do another meet. So we'll just do 2 meets of the tour, and then come back home and prepare for the Glasgow Indoor Game. So that's the definite plan for February March. Yeah, so since I started doing indoors, my my first 60 of the race has really improved. And so since 2021, when I did my first indoors, not 2022, since 2022 when I did my first indoors, and going into the outdoor season, my 100 meters was just improving and improving, because now, indoors is all about getting to your top end speed as fast as possible, because you only have 6 seconds in that track. So you need to make sure that within that 6 seconds you've done everything. That it's a shorter version of the 100 meters. So going into the outdoor season, of course, I got a huge improvement, because now I used to get out of the blocks and just achieve my top end speed quick and maintain it. So that really helped in the 100 meters. So I'm not going to I'll always be doing indoors. Yeah, of course, Kibiyi is one of the meets that I always look forward to. But, that depends on the organizers, because I'm not the same athlete I was this year, and I'm not the same athlete I was last year when I was running Kibiyi. So, levels change, status change. So I'm hoping that the organizers will meet our expectations of the meet. And of course, if they do, then we're going to give the Kenyans a show. So not yet confirmed, we're still waiting upon them. Sadly, next year, All African Games is not in our calendar, because it's a week later after the World Indoor Games. So we'll focus on the World Indoor Games and then just come back home and start preparing for the outdoor season. So our main target is the World Indoor Games, and then the Diamond League, of course. We'll be looking to do a couple of Diamond Leagues, maybe 2 or 3 before the Olympics, and then after the Olympics now prepare for the finals of the Diamond League. But the main goal is the Olympic Games, the World Indoor Games, and the Diamond League finals. Of course, you have to do through the Diamond League circuit. But I'm not doing all African Games next year. And of course, the World Relays, by the way, I'm really passionate about team sport, and I'm really hoping that we can push the 4x1 team to the Olympics. We need to get the World Relays on 4th of May and make sure that we get that final. And I hope my teammates are also working as hard as I am, because we need to work as a team starting January and Feb. We need to work as a team and make sure that we take that team to the Olympics. Because if we get the finals of the World Relays, then we are into the Olympics and the World Championships of 2025. So that's another goal that I have next year, to push the team. But of course, I need to see commitment from my other teammates, because it will be fun and games to go out there and just participate. We are past that level to participate in competitions in this world. We are looking at a situation where we want to go there and be counted as competitors. So I'm really hoping that my teammates are really putting that in mind, and we have all the same goals and dreams. Yeah, of course, I was really sad about what happened in Budapest, not in Budapest, but before that, because now one of the teammates was not in, and you see that the results couldn't count, the one that we ran in Botswana. So I was devastated, because that could be my redemption after what happened in 100 meters, but now we couldn't have a team there. So yeah, I've been talking to some of the teammates that I'm really hoping that will be in that team, and we're planning to start our training on our own around February, because by then at least we'll have seen people compete and now know who is who and who can be in the team. So we'll just create that cohesion around the team from February all through to May, just making sure that we live together. Not live together literally, but we stay together in terms of training, and we train together and just make sure that those baton exchanges are perfect, because that's where the main technical part is. So once they do their part, and then we come and put our heads together and make sure that we get we get used to that baton exchange. So I'm planning to do that from February to May and make sure that we have a strong team. Yeah, I've added partners into the box. Toyota, Visa, Vitamic, USN are also partners for the next 1 year. So I'm excited about this, because these are companies that now believe in me, and they're working with me through this journey to the Olympics next year. And glad that Toyota and Visa are part of Olympic partners. So I'm excited, because in that village, I'll have different places to sit. I'll have a Toyota house, I'll have a Visa house, I'll have an Adidas house to go. So that means in Paris, I'll be at home. And of course, Paris is always great, because I've created a fan base there. So I'm really excited about Paris, and having sponsors on board, making sure that my year will be good. No issues with travels again, because now we got the money to move around with my team and all that. So I'm really excited about that, and going into 2024, getting there as a professional team. And everybody will be looking at Omanyala's team, will be like, that's a formidable and professional team. So that's what we want to go and carry forward as we go into the Olympics. Yeah, of course. My current coach says we must do the 200, and he mentioned about me doing some 400 somewhere. I don't know how that will turn out, but yeah, he said about it. So I'm also looking at 200 meters next year, and I'll do a couple of meets and then see where I am. But that will be judged. I mean, we'll make that decision when I run a couple of 200 meters. If I'm too comfortable, then I'll push it through. Yeah.